Hello, we are Sarah and Simon Cawdell, Church Mission Society mission partners working in Gulu in northern Uganda, living here since early March 2023.
We have come here following a strong sense of calling after 25 years of parish ministry and work in theological education based in the Diocese of Hereford, close to and latterly within the market town of Bridgnorth.
We have 3 young adult children, a boy and 2 girls. We enjoy gardening, reading, fine wines and croquet, though there's not much opportunity for those two in Uganda.
Gulu is a city of about 120,000 people and is the main city of the northern region of Uganda. It is at the heart of an area that is still recovering from a long period of conflict, which has had a devastating effect on civil society. On the surface, things are very normal, but there are many invisible side effects, such as an absence of any sense of longer-term planning, because historically plans have been disrupted and material plundered as a result of rebel action and banditry. We're now in a period of post-conflict recovery in which the initial aid effort is reducing, and people are being encouraged to become self-reliant and therefore more resilient. COVID has seriously disrupted this process, as it has all of our lives in different ways. There's also clear evidence of climate change, where the traditional 2 rainy seasons giving 2 cropping seasons a year have become unreliable, particularly the early one, often resulting in lost crops and poor rewards for hard work in farming.
I've been given the role of principal of the Archbishop Janani Luwum Theological College here in Gulu, which trains clergy from the Northern Diocese of Uganda and lay readers for the Diocese of Northern Uganda. The college at present has around 45 students and 3 full-time members of staff, with about 10 part-time tutors who also have roles locally. The students are a contented and hard-working community with a fine sense of humour, and they have to find time to manage the 3 acres of cultivated land, which provide some of the maize and beans for their daily food, as well as gain experience on placement in local churches and study 4 or 5 modules each term. They do all their own laundry by hand at the weekends and keep their dormitories and the school clean and tidy. The certificate and diploma courses each last 3 years. A student will be ordained when they have completed the certificate course and return some years later when funds allow to take the diploma. The students take responsibility for some of the management of the college, and you'll see photos of the recent ministerial handover ceremony, where the new student representatives received the files for their new tasks: Minister of Agriculture, Health, Information, Chapel, Education, Social Affairs, etc., all headed up by the Prime Minister.
I am working with the Diocese of Northern Uganda in 2 areas. Firstly, I am introducing a discipleship course called Rooted in Jesus, which was developed in Tanzania with an African focus to it. I've had the pleasure of leading conferences introducing it in Madagascar and Tanzania previously, and it's been really well received there, in that it engages with the cultural forms of storytelling and collaborative learning. It's always taught in the local language, taking people from inquiring about faith through to mature discipleship and exploration of vocation in the life of the church and community. Presently, I'm working with the Diocesan Head of Mission, Reverend Zachariah Otto, and the Diocesan Information Officer, Canon Willie Akena, to ready the parishes for a conference in February 2024 to train leaders in the course method. This is proving a good way of getting to know the diocese and its people. Let's hear from Zachariah about Rooted in Jesus.
I am so passionate about discipleship. Now, looking at this Rooted in Jesus discipleship course, I was like, this is what we want. My expectation of this is that when I look at the content properly, I look at how it is designed, I can easily say a liberator has come. And our diocese is going to get revival, is going to get revived through Rooted in Jesus discipleship course.
Alongside this, I'm working with the Diocesan Community and Household Development Team to work with communities towards lifting people out of poverty. The diocese is one of the 200 poorest dioceses in the Anglican Communion, and one of the consequences of conflict has been the breakdown of traditional family support structures and landholding. Land disputes are frequent and can be violent. Projects that we are looking at include tree planting. Deforestation is a serious problem, chicken and pig rearing, and more sustainable crop patterns in the light of climate change.
We're really grateful for your partnership with us. But this is a two-way thing. We would love to hear what we can pray for you and engage with you. Please would you pray for us?
For language learning and the growth of good relationships.
For the college, that we continue to produce faithful and well-equipped ministers of the gospel.
For the rollout of the Rooted in Jesus programme, which requires funding, and that the conference goes well.
We've been brief in this video. Do get in touch with any questions or if you want any further details about anything. Otherwise, God bless you and thank you for listening.
Goodbye. Bless you.